All this time, I thought that it was my fault that my mom died.
Uh-huh.
It's because everyone said that I killed her. Everyone looked at me thinking I was a murderer. I ended up hating this world. That's why I shut myself in and covered my ears. I wished my mom would come back to life. Sometimes I'd wake up and think it was all a dream. But nothing had changed in the world. That's why I'd sleep again. It'd be a repeat of that. I loved my mom. I wanted to become like her. How she'd work late into the night. How she'd wake up early and make me a boxed lunch every day. How she'd do her best to further her research. How she'd scold me for peeking at her notes.
It was cognitive science, wasn't it?
The cognitive world can become distorted through desires. If it becomes distorted, a person begins exhibiting problematic behavior in reality. That cognitive world disappears when you remove its core, and further problematic actions stop.
Isn't that about palaces?
That's the metaverse! She knew about that?
It made no sense back then. But now I understand. All I thought about was my mom. I couldn't get out of it.
That's why you asked us to steal your heart? That's a huge jump in logic in so many ways.
At first, I didn't believe the rumors about the Phantom Thieves, that I overheard you accidentally.
Overheard? Ah, the bug. So why were you listening in on LeBlanc in the first place?
I had to keep an eye on Sojiro, make sure he was actually working.
Talk about an awful hobby.
You talked about stealing hearts. When I heard that, I was so happy I jumped up and down. I thought, maybe the Phantom Thieves could cure my heart.
You could have just told us from the start.
You might have been wary of me if I asked out of nowhere. And besides, you could have been bad guys. That's why I cautiously got in contact with you. I checked many times to see how you'd react.
Yes. You had us twisted around your little finger.
But Futaba, you didn't talk to anyone besides Boss for a long time, right? You must have needed a lot of courage to contact the Phantom Thieves.
There were two reasons for it. One was Medjed's taunt. The Phantom Thieves were so pitiful, it frustrated me. I would have been in trouble if they got disbanded.
Indeed.
The other was what I heard through wiretapping LeBlanc. Sojiro was being blamed with lies, like abusing. He was being threatened to spill everything about my mom.
Talk about making shit up.
It made me sad, and it hurt. I thought, I have to save Sojiro. I gotta do something.
So that's why.
That the Phantom Thieves, I didn't think you guys would be taking such risks for me. I didn't think you'd worry about me so much. I'm sorry that I acted like I doubted you guys.
Do you believe in us now?
Yeah, I can tell. You aren't bad guys. That's why I have a request. Let me join your team.
There's nothing to join. You're already one of us.
I'll be honest, changing people's hearts isn't my goal. I want to learn what happened to my mom, the reason why she was killed.
Killed?
It was written in her notes. Should the self in the cognitive world die, the self in the real world would lose consciousness.
Is this about mental shutdown?
Then the criminal that Kaneshiro mentioned.
Yes. That could be the case. I don't like pursuing this line of thought.
I don't know for sure. Like right before my mom died, she didn't seem right.
In what way?
No matter how much I talked to her, she wouldn't answer back. And she didn't jump into the road. It was more like she collapsed and fell in. That's why I thought what was written in the notes was real, and looked into it. I read books, checked theses that were released online. I even snuck into the networks of various research labs to look at their classified data.
That's why you're good at hacking. What kind of brain do you have?
But I didn't figure anything out. My mom's research was nowhere to be found. She was killed by someone, and her research was treated like it never existed. I bet it's them. Those adults in the black suits who read the fake suicide note. I'll never forgive them.
Futaba.
If I stay with you guys, I think I can find out more about that world. And eventually, it might even lead to those men in black. It's a super personal reason why I want to join you. Is that okay? Or would I just be dead weight?
If anything, you're dependable. Ain't that right, Mona?
Why are you looking at me? Are you trying to say I'm inadequate?
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Hey, that's inexcusable! This is what our Phantom Thieves are like. But I hope we get along, Futaba.
Thanks.
Let's leave those two be. Why don't we lose no time and decide on Futaba's codename?
What's that?
It's not cool if we called each other by our real name.
Joker, Skull, Mona, Panther, Queen, and I'm Fox.
In Futaba, hacker wouldn't be right, would?
PC.
No.
Why don't we go literal and call her Goggles?
Super lame. You've got no taste, kid.
In your face.
Do you have any good ideas for Futaba's codename?
I'll curse you.
What would you want it to be, Futaba?
Oracle. With my vision, I'll guide you all to victory.
Sounds great!
And Futaba will be Oracle.
But man, I never even dreamed that the rumored Phantom Thieves would be so close.
Same goes to you. To think you'd be the daughter of a metaverse researcher. Should we get going?
Yep, let's go home.
Yes. The incident with Medjed seems to have been more effective than predicted. This should spur the Phantom Thieves' support even more. I agree. There are effective ways to use the Phantom Thieves. Now would be the best time to dispose of unnecessary trash, whether they're connected to us or not.
Hey.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter. Ghost masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to drown. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask.
Damn it, you always find the worst possible.
Moments of calm, cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shepherd.
What can I get you?
At Paul's masquerade, I'm in both face and mind, a free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my knees.
Oh, honey. I should write something.
Hey! Damn it. Shit. Sorry.
All right.
Hey, I know this is out of the blue, but, like, could we all meet up at LeBlanc tomorrow? Seriously, dude, it's super urgent.
That worried tone.
Was that Morgana? Whoa, how did he know?
I actually called it.
Anyway, I've already hit up Makoto and the others. I'll be counting on you to get me through this tomorrow.
Been searching all along.
You got it. Might as well get some sleep while we can.
Without the
That black thing. That can't be true. I should be. If we get rid of the distortion in the depths of mementos, I'm sure... Sorry, did I wake you up? Oh, my sunburns were hurting, and that woke me up. I was absorbing all the sunlight because I'm black. You're thinking that my entire body's covered in fur, aren't you? I've got none on my pad. By the way, it's not like I'm bothered by this or anything, but hypothetically speaking, okay? What would you do if I turned out to be some weird... That's... If what I saw from earlier is true, is it okay for me to stay with the Phantom? And even if I'm with the team... It's nothing. Well, I've gotten pretty used to my life as a cat, too. Then again, I can't wait to turn back to being a human so I can... Maybe I'll live a life of luxury in a But rather than becoming some weird thing, maybe staying as a cat isn't so bad. You and me made a deal, yeah? That means I can stay here. Isn't that right? Thought so. Don't forget what you just said, okay?
All right.
Come on. Let's hurry up and get to sleep. Night. It'll be fine.
Oh, I'm...
As for me, I'm done for.
Talk about a cliched way to end your summer vacation. I can't believe you hadn't even touched your homework until last night.
Well, everyone's free to spend their time as they choose, I guess.
I'm sorry.
Come on, I think he's learned his lesson. More importantly, why don't you folks take a break?
Boss! Oh, you're a lifesaver.
I'm gonna go pick up some groceries. Mind the shop for a bit.
The sports club has aggressively applied kinesthesiology to the team's practices. By incorporating their lab's findings on human efficiency into the training regimen, they have developed a...
Oh, that reminds me. Isn't there a female athlete from our own school who's made the news?
An athlete? Oh, do you mean the one in gymnastics?
Yeah, her! The one everyone's saying is super cute.
Oh yeah, Yoshizawa, right? Wasn't she gonna be in the summer meet? Or is that already over?
Ah,
Makoto?
well, I just happened to overhear a couple teachers discussing it when I was heading to school the other day. Yoshizawa-san's results in the meet, they weren't exactly stellar.
I see.
There seemed to have been a great many people expecting her success there.
Yeah, ain't there one more meet left this year in gymnastics, though? Shit must be rough right now. But if she can nail that one, who cares what anybody at school's...
Oh, that also... So, I just so happened to bump into Mishima-kun before summer vacation started.
And?
He seemed really mad. I asked him what was wrong, and he showed me some posts on an underground site about our school. It pretty much said the school's planning to abandon any honors student who isn't actively making shujin.
Whoa.
There was no name, and it sounded like just another... But could this be about Yoshizawa?
Who knows? Still, ever since the case with Kamoshida, the school's been frantically trying to improve its public image, right? At the very least, this abandonment of honor students would fall in line with the school's... I can't deny the possibility that they would...
They dump all their hopes onto their athletes, and if they don't cut the mustard, they're out like the rest of the trash, huh?
Regardless of whether it's true or not, such behavior is extreme.
Just like we've thought this whole time.
Yeah, we don't know what'll happen to Yoshizawa, but at the very least, we can keep up our efforts to prevent the worst case scenario.
Next up, our spotlight's on a topic everyone's talking. The Phantom Thieves shocked the world by silent. Their popularity goes beyond our own borders. Many are heralding them as dark heroes.
Whoa. This is getting pretty crazy.
Man, it's hot.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone without a clue.
I don't know.
Without grasping it, the real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter at Ghost Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn.
I'm incredibly sweaty. I'm going to shrivel up. Let's go. But here. Now.
I never expected what happened to Futaba's mother would be connected to those We can't leave this. Though this scoundrel has the same power as us, they're triggering people's mental shut if they truly exist. This is getting interesting. We've got a new addition to the team, so it's time I flex my veterans. What's up?
Hey, get ready. We're going out for lunch. Just the three of us. You don't have any plans, right? Just come on. It'll be my treat. Not only can Futaba go out now, but your summer break's almost over. We gotta do something.
I asked especially for sushi. You better be thankful. This place is supposed to be super delicious, too.
Sushi? Take me with you! I didn't get to eat the takeout sushi last time.
Man, that thing never stops meowing, does it?
Tell him to bring me along!
Wait, does it want to come with us or something? I do feel sorry for it, though.
He knows me so well. Let's see. I want some medium fat tuna, fatty tuna. Oh, are you gonna be able to remember all this?
So, how is it? Good. Don't wolf it down like that. Look, no one's gonna take your food. What did I tell you? Drink some tea. Huh? Oh, restrooms. What a busy girl. Back in the day, she, her mother, and I... This brings back memories.
That was close. I thought I was gonna die. Well, time to resume.
You're still going to eat?
I'm all full. I'm throwing in the towel.
Which is it? I'm gonna use the restroom and then pay the bill. Check, please.
Coming right up.
When I got into middle school, my mom and Sojiro took me out to eat sushi to celebrate. That sushi was so good. Today's was pretty good too. I hope the three of us can come again sometime. When should we do this again? I wish she could have had today's sushi too. I want to find out what happened to Mom. I won't forgive the guy who triggered her mental shutdown. So, you better help me out.
120,000 yen? You're joking, right?
Looks like we won't be getting sushi to go.
Welcome home! Huh? Wait, where's my sushi? So that... Wait, we're meeting in Akihabara? We'd better get over...
All right.
Is this where we're supposed to be? Is she not here?
Are you all by yourself?
Hey, over there.
Did you run away from home?
That looks bad. Yeah, hurry!
Well, can you come down? Huh?
Hey!
Do you know this? You're not lying, are you? Very...
Futaba?
Sorry. I thought I conquered my fears back at the...
What happened?
There wasn't anyone I knew with me, so I panicked. Felt like my heart was gonna... I got so scared all by myself. Then all these people started staring at me, and the police came, and then it was all...
Look, Futaba. If you're ever in trouble...
Okay. I feel kinda calm when we're this close. You're okay being like this, right? Maybe. Couldn't even go by a game by myself.
Futaba...
But I'm okay outside as long as it's with him. Is he some kind of key item? Please, be my key item. I'll try and get better at navigation if you do. Yeah, a deal. That good with you?
We were impressed with the intel gathering skills of the Phantom Thieves as well. We also know that this would have been impossible unless you had a skilled hacker. Who was doing this?
With the birth of the Hermit persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead...
All right.
All right. Now that that's over with, let's go. Need, buy, game.
Weren't you bawling your eyes out just...
Yeah, but I have my key item now. Victory conditions met. Come on, let's roll.
Welcome home. Where were you two?
Akihabara.
What? That's incredible, Futaba.
I guess.
I just hope you can keep that up. Maybe you'll even be able to go to high school someday.
Yeah.
Well, that's enough of that. Oh, I bet you're exhausted after dealing with all those people, huh? Let's get you to bed. Hey, we're gonna head back.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter. Outpost masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter.
I'll just add this.